Hey, what's up everybody? Thank you for visiting my channel. I am Chloe Chanel and this video is about my personal experience with a company by the name of Maniere De Voir. I'm probably not pronouncing that correctly, but I believe it's Maniere De Voir. In any case, just let it be known, let me stop here and say this video is not to slander this company or anyway defame their name or their company. It is simply my experience with the company, and just wanted to put this information out there in the event anyone is researching, trying to decide whether or not they should purchase from them. Ultimately, after this video and you doing your own research, that's ultimately up to you. However, I did feel that I should let anyone out there who was interested know about my experience, and hopefully that will help them in their decision. So bear with me if you see me looking at my phone every now and again. I'm just trying to make sure I'm being correct, you know, bringing the receipts. All right, so I had been seeing advertisements, ads on Facebook and Instagram, of course, and a few people that I follow, they had these cute little outfits on, and I was like, you know, I like it because they had different designs that I hadn't seen before, so it kind of fit what I was going for. You know, you had edgy, but then you also had classy, sophisticated, sexy. They had some cute stuff, you know, they have some cute stuff. I don't know. But to continue, I went ahead and did a bit more research. Not enough, ultimately, but I did my research and I said, you know, I think I'll go ahead and do it. It was a first for me ordering from a company in the UK, so it was my first outside of the US purchase, but I figured, hey, you know, I can pay through PayPal, I'm good. So that's what I did, and on July 29th I made an order and my total was $166 and some odd cents, but I believe that ultimately transferred over into roughly $250. So I got that, and I got an email saying you know, that we will contact you when your order has been fulfilled. So I said, okay, cool, I'm not gonna bother them. You know how as soon as you get an order number, you know, you're looking for the tracking and all of that, and that's you know, we do that sometimes, but I just let it ride. You know, it's like, why check? I know it's not ready, I just put my order in. So I just waited, and I kept waiting. I never received an email. To this day, I never received an email regarding the progress in my package. So I sent an email and I wanted to know basically where my package was, and this is the response I got. Hi, thank you for your email. I'm so sorry for the inconvenience caused by this. I've had a look into your order and can see that it was dispatched from our warehouse on July 30th, 2020 at 9:43. Unfortunately, due to a system error, no tracking information is available. I'll read that again. Unfortunately, due to a system error, no tracking information is available. We are working hard to get this fixed for you. If your parcel does not reach you within 14 working days, let me state that, please get back in touch with us. Thank you, Team MDV. So during this time, of course, COVID is going on. The post office has never just been quick, but you know, you got your stuff. But I'm like, does this have anything to do with COVID? And I didn't think so, because on second thought, I'm like, well, if it was held up, then they would have stated that. It's not like, oh, it's stuck in Houston or is stuck in customs even. It just says no tracking available at all. There's no way to look for your stuff. So if it has in fact been shipped out, we don't know where it is, and therefore we can't tell you where it is. So that bothered me. So I emailed again and I got another response, and it says, "Hi, thanks for getting in touch. I'm very sorry that you haven't received any tracking information for your order." I was really thinking, okay, that this is the next statement was going to be my tracking, but no. It says, "I can assure you that your parcel is on the way, but there has been an error with parcel tracking and we are working extremely hard to get this issue fixed ASAP. Please allow the full 7 to 10 working days for your parcel to be delivered. If there's anything else, please let us know." I need my package. So it was pretty much, it was the exact same answer as the last person. It's like, "I can assure you it's on its way, but I'm supposed to be here to sign for it." That's what the email states. So at this point, at this time, I was completely disappointed. I had never, like I said, had any response like that from a company. So I began to do research. I saw one and it said it was called Trustpilot. So I went on Trustpilot and I started seeing all of these reviews, and I'm like, wow, why didn't I find this site before? They are not sponsoring this whatsoever. This is just where I found a lot of the information I wish I had found prior to ordering. So you can check them out. So I'm gonna read a few of the reviews, and I'm trying to read a few different ones so you can see that people had different experiences, but mine was not the most satisfactory. So here we go. I still have not received my order. I still have not received my order placed 8/13. No tracking info was included. And another one is, let's see, it's been exactly 2 weeks since I ordered a pair of jeans and biker leggings from here. I do not know who to contact. I never received a tracking number or anything, and it states that it'll take 7 to 10 days, business days, to arrive. I have not received anything 14 days later. Now these are a few that tried to go by the sizing chart and it still didn't work for them. And I know that sometimes that happens, especially when you can't go in and try clothes on. However, there were a lot of people having this issue, so it kind of leads me to believe that maybe it's not as accurate as it should be. Perhaps it needs to be updated. I'm sorry, I sent it back because it was the wrong size. It's definitely not what I expected. Terrible experience. I wish I could tell you about their product, but I never received my order. I've contacted customer service and they told me my tracking isn't working anymore. I don't believe this was ever even shipped. It's easy to lose a package. Yes, I find it hard to believe tracking numbers just stopped working. Oh well. This person sounds like, provided tracking and then it just wasn't working anymore. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. Now here's another one where they did receive their clothing, but they were dissatisfied. Very disappointed. Some items do not seem as nice as they look, and therefore I returned it, not getting my money back after I spent money out of pocket just to get it sent back. I spent money out of pocket to send it back. I got sent a notification for a refund of the lowest priced item and also exchanging the same item that they just refunded me for. So I guess they will only refund your lowest priced item, the items you purchased. And this is another one. Pay for next day delivery on Sunday. The item was supposed to come Monday, never arrived. Check the tracking. Hermes said that there will be a slight delay and we will have your package on the move the next 24 hours. It is now Thursday and I still haven't received anything. This is not the first time ordering from here, but most likely it will be the last because I'm not happy at all and I needed the item for a party and everything did not go to plan. Nothing went to plan. Bad. I wanted to cancel an order the same day that it was placed and they told me the parcel was already on its way, but I never received a shipping confirmation email and they don't even cover the shipping for returns, so customers have to pay more than $50 to make a return. No, I do not recommend this brand at all. This is the alleged customer, another customer. So I know that a lot of people, again, have received their items, and everybody's experience is different, as I've been stating, but just like people can state their opinion, it is not needed for you to try to cancel out an opinion just because your experience was different. I say that because I left feedback on a Facebook ad, and I just thought it was really funny how I got a few remarks back. We'll get into it. So I stated, go read the reviews on Trustpilot. I wish I had before just believing the good reviews on Facebook. And someone, I'll insert it, block out their name of course. Someone stated, the clothes are amazing and so is the quality. I responded, perhaps, but I wouldn't know since I never received them, which was the truth. You can tell me they're amazing and good quality all day, but how am I supposed to know if I don't get them? After stating that, another young lady stated, I don't know what that is, referring to Trustpilot, but I've already ordered probably 25 pieces. I own 4 pairs of the cargos, 3 sweatshirts, tracksuits, and the sweaters, and their vegan leggings are all absolutely amazing. It goes on to say, it's far better than the other brands at that price point, and if you follow the size guide, it'll fit perfectly. I've worked in the high-end bedding industry for years, so I understand quality when it comes to fabric and stitch. This is exceptional quality. Okay, good for you, I guess. So I stated, good for you. As stated above to the other young lady, perhaps, but I wouldn't know because I never received them. What I did receive are 2 emails stating that they lost my tracking. Nothing more, nothing less. So unless you or anyone else trying to defend them would like to refund me my $250, I suggest you mind the business that pays you, and I'm sure it's not Maniere De Voir. Yes, that got a little out of me. Now, listening to this response, it does kind of sound fishy, and when I say fishy, I mean almost scripted to sound like you're a shopper but you're really a worker. So I said, and I'm sure it's not Maniere De Voir that pays you, but maybe it is. Like I said, that review seemed a little suspect. I wouldn't even give this company a star, but it was needed to write a review. I sent my returns back and should have been refunded £128, but was sent a voucher for £28. I was told if sent returns back in a certain time, I would be refunded in my account, which wasn't the case. I've emailed them and tried to call, but no one gets back. Their service is poor, and I would never order from this company again. The whole situation is disgusting. Be careful with the refund, that's all I'm saying. I am taking this further, as to lose this amount of money is, I believe they're stating, appalling. And it is. You're patient and you're waiting on your tracking, and you're thinking that you're getting that extra bit of security because they tell you that you're going to be able to sign for your package, just for them to turn around and either A, tell you there's no tracking information, or B, you get your clothing and they are poorly designed, or C, you get your clothing and they don't really fit. They're good, but they don't really fit, and you have to pay even more money to get a refund just to come and find out that you're maybe getting a third of what you paid for a refund. Maybe. No. It was just such a cycle trying to get my money back. So what ended up happening is I contacted PayPal. So I contacted PayPal and I started a claim. As the claim was in process, you know, days are passing by, so I reach out and they're like, oh, well, you should escalate it. Well, I should have escalated it maybe almost a week ago, but okay, I just want this over with. So I escalated it, and from there I kept getting different answers, but I finally reached someone who's like, hey, this is what's going on. They have this long to respond, and if they don't respond by this date, you will receive a refund. So just had to wait, you know, and I waited, and finally, as you'll see, and I'll insert it, I was granted a refund, as the company allegedly, I just want to put that out there, had not reached out in time. Not to say that they didn't want to, not to say that they didn't care, not to say that they were like, oh well, PayPal will pay her. Perhaps they just didn't get around to it. You know, I like to give people the benefit of the doubt. But again, just doing this video because I don't want anyone to go through the same experience I did, and perhaps you will have a better experience, and if so, I'd like to hear about it. If you end up having a better experience, feel free to let me know in the comments. If you had a bad experience, let me know in the comments. If you had a good experience, let me know. All right, so I will read my review, and I'll let you guys know what happened after I left this review. So my review stated, run and don't look back. If you're anywhere other than the UK, this company takes your money, says they will send you an email to let you know your order has been fulfilled with tracking so that you can sign for your package, but they never do. They will wait for you to reach out to them and tell you that they don't know where your order is because they have lost the tracking information. Excuse me. So no, not COVID-19, not stuck in customs. They lost the tracking information. If you do get your clothes and something is wrong, they know the return shipping is ridiculous, causing you to keep your wrong sizes or damaged clothing. So I left that review, and I think about 2 or 3 days later, I got an email saying, hey, people are reading your reviews. I'm like, okay, that's good. You know, at the time, I definitely was in my feelings about my coins, but I don't feel, and I still don't feel, that I've left anything just horrible. It was my review. It was other people's reviews, and it was basically what I wanted to say in a nutshell, that I wasn't the only one experiencing this. Again, I got the email stating that I had about 300 people have read my review so far, and I'm like, okay, that's good. That's good. At least people know. And I thought nothing else of it until I get an email from the review site stating, hey, we've had to, I'll insert it, but let's see. Thanks for reviewing on our site. The company has reported your review because they don't believe you had a genuine buying experience or service experience. Therefore, the reviews are temporarily moved offline. We'd like to verify your experience so we can put your review back online. Help us do that by sending documentation showing your buying or service experience with Maniere De Voir. And so I did that same day. I keep receipts. Emails, I keep it all. I keep receipts. So within 15 minutes, they had proof that yes, I did purchase from them. Here is my order number. Here is my name. Here is my address. Your review will be reinstated. I have never had a company request that my review be taken down. It's the first for everything, so that really surprised me, and I'm like, I really didn't say anything that bad. There are reviews on here. People are hot, which understandably they should be, but yeah, I just thought that was interesting. So long story short, I spent my hard-earned money on these clothes. I was so excited to receive them. They never came. Even if they had said, oh, we lost the tracking, it still would have sounded odd to me, but at least they would have you know, reached out and said, hey, there's a little hold up going on, please be patient with us, and I would have been more than happy to do that, especially with all that's going on. But they did not reach out to me at all. I reached out to them about 2 weeks later. So nevertheless, it wasn't a good experience for me. I'm happy that some people did receive theirs. Would I purchase again in the future? Definitely not. And for them to reach out to the review site and request my review be taken down, even if it was a negative review, which it wasn't, but even if it was a it was just the truth, but even if it was one where I was just, you know, heated, it was a genuine experience, just like anybody else's shouldn't be taken down if they, you know, were a little bit more negative in their response in their review than mine. It was their actual experience. But nevertheless, no, I would not purchase from them again. I will be a lot more thorough as I had been in the past, but I guess I just wanted those cute clothes so bad. But lesson learned. Just be very careful. Make sure you do your research, and that after you do your research that you feel good about the decision you're gonna make. And if for nothing else, there are plenty of other clothing sites on IG alone. Just want to thank everybody for listening and coming to check out part 2 of my haul. If you haven't seen the haul, you should check it out. It should be suggested right here or right here, but go ahead and check that out. And yeah, I'll be back with other videos, more reviews possibly, but more so vlogs and everyday life. So I look forward to seeing you. Thank you so much.